In this universe, there's only one absolute. Everything freezes. Captain, the infamous Mr. Freeze of Farlight universe, is here to pass chills down your spine. Captain's pro pick rate is over 86%. Almost every team has a captain in tournaments. If you didn't know, now you know. This hero has been a menace for a very long time and he is here to stay. In today's video, we will go over why Captain is one of the most dangerous and feared heroes in Farlight. We will go over his abilities, team composition, how to counter him, and if he can hold a full squad on his own. Without further ado, wildlings, let's get right into the video. So, allow me to break the ice. Captain has a set of unique abilities that sets him apart from the rest of the heroes. His ultimate ability is called Aqua Blast. Not sure why they called it that instead of Absolute Zero or of the Frost Gun, but I'm not a developer, so let's move on. This ability slows and damages enemy at a rapid rate, hindering movements and allowing you to capitalize on the extra damage, but the only downside of this ability is that you can't cancel it. Once you activate it, you have to wait for it to run out, so make sure you time it right and only use it if it's absolutely necessary. What's better than taking no damage at all? Captain's second ability is called Barrier Deployment. Captain deploys an energy barrier that negates all damage for a short period of time. This provides the ultimate cover if you want to pick up a teammate or even just get extra time to think about your next move. Regardless of how you use this barrier, the outcome will always be positive. He is called a captain for a very good reason, and this ability explains exactly that. His passive allows him to take extra explosive and AoE damage, which is area of effect damage, from other heroes, minimizing the damage taken by a lot. If you ever face a Boo or a Maggie, they toss their bombs at you while using Captain. Just head straight into the explosion and worry less about that extra damage because you'll be taking none. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, please consider following me on Twitter and hitting that sub button on YouTube. Let's continue. Now that we went over his abilities, let's talk about how you can counter Captain. It is literally forcing him to use his ultimate ability, Aqua Blast, since people fear it the most and they literally almost give up the fight because he activates it. But I promise you the engagement can still be won. All you have to do is two things. Keep your distance if you can, even if you are close and he activates it. Use your jet boost to further the gap between the two of you. But if your booster is on a cooldown, just turn around and put every single bullet you can or a full mag into his forehead, because the power of headshots can out damage his water gun any day of the week. Now let's get into a team composition and what heroes work very well with Mr. Freeze. First, we have Watchmen. Since both of them have a military police-like background, it kind of made sense to pair the two together. I have a little surprise for you guys. They have a third companion, and it is a female hero version of both of them that will come later down the line. I'll make sure to cover her when she drops, so make sure to hit that sub and notification button to never miss a Farlight guide. Watchman with his ability Freeze a Turret and Captain's Aqua Blast in full display, having to deal not with one but two abilities that freeze you to the core and that do a lot of damage over time. I honestly don't see any counter for this dynamic duo. Second place, we have Sunel with his ultimate ability that enhances damage and speeds you up, making the scene of Captain at full speed while his Aqua Blast is activated, a true horror show on full display. This duo can counter any of the methods suggested earlier because they have a better chance at closing the distance with that extra added speed. Guys, if you have never used Captain before, I want you to use this guide and everything I taught you in here and go ahead and try him out. Let me know what you guys think of him, what you guys think of him as an S tier hero on my heroes ranking list that I made a few months ago. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like and a sub for the almighty algorithm god, and I'll see your beautiful faces in my next video.